Welcome to the Jack Westin MCAT podcast with your hosts, Michael Maleka
and Molly Hudash.
I nerd out about the universe because it's this idea that the universe loves chaos. The universe loves chaos. It does not like having concentrated amounts of energy. No. It wants to spread out this energy. It always wants to, because again, I want you to imagine spread out energy is much more chaotic. I kind of compare it to my room, right? If I compare it to my room, if I just let my room happen, there's gonna be shirts on the dresser, there's gonna be socks on the floor, everything's gonna be spread out. That's the natural order of my room. But I have to actually put in energy to actually organize my room, to make sure all my socks are in the drawer, all my shirts are hanging, my bed is made. In order to organize my room, that I need to actually put in effort. That's not the natural state. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Mike is messy.
If I didn't put any energy, everything's going everywhere. Of course, I have to consciously put in energy, but I kind of relate that to the universe. The universe is messy. The universe wants to spread everything out. It doesn't like things in their own compartments. No, that's too organized. No, let's spread it out. Right? And this is the idea of entropy. We always want to make things more spread out rather than less. Yeah. And so if I'm thinking about entropy, I always want if I'm getting more spread out rather than less, so my products are more spread out compared to my reactants, and that's something I want. Something that's pretty favorable is an increase in the entropy, or a positive delta S. This is very different than the delta G and delta H. Well, delta G, delta H, the things that want to happen are negative. No, not with entropy. In entropy, it's positive delta S. That's favorable because we want to get more spread out, more disorganized. Where a negative delta S means we're getting more organized or less spread out. That's not very favorable. And it's why, in that equation, it's negative delta S contributes to favorability. And I think this idea of the spreading out or the chaos to represent entropy is very, very important, not only for when we talk right now for thermodynamics, but also when we talk about that biological application. Oh, don't get me started with it.
Welcome to the Jack Westin MCAT podcast with your hosts, Michael Maleka
and Molly Hudash.